And we are live with another episode of the She-Hulk Aftershow. We're here to talk about episode 4. It's that show brought to you by the Keeg, where we talk about the She-Hulk show after the show. On the Aftershow. The episodes come out at midnight on Pacific time, and we're here at 1 a.m. Pacific time to talk about what just happened. I'm your host, Dimitri Pereira, and we also got co-host Paul Lau. Paul, how you doing, man?
I'm Madison with 2 N's and a Y, not where you think it is.
Not
Just
where
spell
you
it.
think. I mean, Paul, your name is pretty straightforward, but as someone who has a silent H in their name, I see myself, in Madison. It's Dimitri. It's 3 I's and an H, but not where you think. People have literally asked me where the H is, because if I go, oh, it's Dimitri with an H, they're like, I don't know. Where could it be?
Well, it could start at the beginning.
Yeah. Wait,
because
HD or DH?
No, DH. Obviously,
DH. HDIMITRI.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. But
yeah, DH.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah. It could.
I
be.
like that one. Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys are watching the live stream out there on twitch.tv/The Keeg Show or youtube.com/The Keeg Show, you can see exactly who is chiming in right now. It's our guest. But if you're listening to the podcast, you don't know who the hell is talking right now. It's our guest, Michael Mead, a.k.a. what, Michael?
I also, do I have a silent letter in my name? Is the H silent in Michael?
Michael? I guess in a way.
Is that silent?
Part of
it's
the
not Michael.
Yeah,
right?
Michel.
Do I have a silent H? Is the H silent in Michael? Yeah. All right, then I'm part of the team. Let's go.
I think the E is unnecessary. The second E in your last name, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
totally
true
unnecessary.
Too.
Because
totally unnecessary.
It's already a beverage of some people's choice.
It is. Yeah, you definitely know what my ancestors did, right?
Mm-hmm.
They partied.
Oh yeah.
Hard.
I mean,
Dionysus.
I would love to be like Dimitri Rum.
I love how you worked that one out.
Duck Dodger 714 is out there on Twitch right now, saying that he has a silent letter in his name. His name is Matthew.
I don't think that's silent.
That's not silent at all. Matt.
Thew? No, there's 2 T's, right?
Yeah, there's 2 T's.
2 T's?
Is one
of them
T's
is silent?
Is
one
it?
of the T's is silent?
Matthew.
It's not Matt Thew.
It's M-A-T-T Hugh. Matthew.
Yeah. Matt?
I don't know if it's
Matt Hugh. Okay, I guess sure. If you
anyone
do it that
watching
way,
the show, anyone listening to the show, let us know if
any linguists out there. Yeah,
Matthew has a silent T because Matthew.
Single syllable names so that you don't drown in a well as your brother tries to make sure that your parents know.
Is that Moon Knight?
No, Tiki Tiki Tembu, No Surembu, Cherry Berry, Rouge Piperi Pembo. It's like this.
Everybody says the Tiki Tiki Tembo. I learned it a different way. Tiki Tiki Tembo, No Surembo, Ikananuna, Kanaran Sambo. That's how I learned it.
Well, I mean, we probably have different iterations, and this is why any work of literature that's been transcribed over many millennia should not be trusted. We need historians.
Anyone tuning in right now, they're like, I didn't know how to learn a foreign language to listen to this podcast.
Wait.
Tiki Tiki Tembo.
I hate watch She-Hulk haters. But I can't imagine someone sitting through this because we're too positive and we kind of know our shit.
Yeah.
Even me. I barely know my shit, but I feel like I know just like I read 4 issues of the Dan Slott 2002 run.
Yeah.
And
that's enough.
And I got so much out of it,
You got the gist.
I just read the recent issue of She-Hulk, She-Hulk.
I did too. I loved it. I loved
so
it.
Cute.
It's so good. It's so good.
It is a good run right now that's going on. But
I love this show.
Michael, how you loving the show so far? We're 4 episodes in. You're on episode 4. How you liking it?
Oh, for some reason, I thought you were talking about this show. I was like, I love this show. This is great. But no, we're talking about She-Hulk. The reason why we're here. I'm absolutely in love with the show. I can't lie about it. First off, she's literally one of my favorite combo characters. So I was super excited about this show. I'm entertained every episode. I love the cameos. I love the actors. Everything about the show has been really, really fun so far, and I think that's what I can say about it at the moment. I don't know how it's fitting into anything. Like, I like that it gave an actual timeline. Finally, we got to see that how it mixes in with Shang-Chi, right, and where it kind of lands on the timeline a little bit. I don't know what we're doing with it. I don't know what we're doing with it. It's fun. I like introducing as its own thing. I like that. How it fits in the whole MCU, we'll find out.
Question: do you guys think this takes place after Multiverse of Madness? Because it takes place after Shang-Chi, as far as Wong is concerned. But is this after Multiverse of Madness?
Or maybe simultaneously during Shang-Chi, right?
Yes.
No, it's after Shang-Chi because it said in the past that video got released. It's not that it happened right at that moment.
After Multiverse.
But Shang-Chi happened over a few days too. How can I would assume since whoever took the video would have also uploaded at the same time, right? So the video isn't months and months old.
Well, we don't know, but somebody online was saying that we already are out of continuity, and that's not true. Basically, it's that Shang-Chi took place before She-Hulk at some point, because it doesn't mean they sat on the video for 2 years, but it doesn't mean it was live streamed video. It's just that video got out.
Okay.
I took it that it was right away. They're happening usually around the same time. But sure, okay.
Well, it's after Multiverse of Madness because Wong, when he's watching Sopranos, yes, we still have a lot left over from the wedding, and I don't know why he would have.
Oh, the yak milk wedding. Wait, no, but why would he have vodka and yak milk?
I don't know why he would have alcohol from
Rachel
her wedding. Yeah, but
you're right.
What
wedding was he talking?
Yeah, but there's no other wedding I can pinpoint, and I don't know why he would mention it. And he's not married. Otherwise, if I was
dating that one girl that turned to stone. Not Madison.
Oh,
we'll get to Madison later.
Sacrificed herself? Yeah.
Her.
The girl who sacrificed herself in Multiverse of Madness, I thought he was, romantically involved. Or just had a close personal relationship.
They had a thing.
It's hard to tell. There wasn't much time.
I'm going to be honest. Although I haven't been naysaying this show, I like this show. I understand kind of, where it's going. This has been my favorite episode. This was my favorite episode. I thought it was clean. It was concise. It was written the way a TV show is written. You have the plot of the guy using the wrong the magic. Then you have also a plot of Jen trying to look for love, and then you have I guess the C plot of Wong. So there's an A plot, a B plot, and a C plot, right? And the C plot is just Wong just trying to just be he's just trying to chill and watch The Sopranos, but then
just relax.
He's just trying to chill. But it was the most clean and concisely written episode if they're going for this 30-minute sitcom style. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
And we got to see some superheroics, right?
That was great. That was cool.
It wasn't anything crazy. But she
no, it was pretty crazy.
Fighting some demons.
Yeah. Also, is that the same place that they sent not Black Dwarf? What do they call him?
Oh,
one of the
one
of
he's
Thanos's guys.
It's Black Dwarf in the comics. What's his name?
Yeah. I always forget, and I always do this on this show.
We always talk.
But his arm gets cut off when Spider-Man is chasing Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Black Order.
Yeah, the Black Order.
But yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Anyways, yeah, but because that looks very familiar, where they teleported all those demons. Yeah. But I think it'd be really horrendous if they went to Jotunheim.
Cull Obsidian.
There's just Cull Obsidian. That's right. Yeah.
I just want to shout out somebody on YouTube that just it's neither here nor there. But I have like a glow up video of like Jason Todd Robin glowing up into Red Hood, and somebody comments 2 days ago, yeah, Death and Trauma is 100% a glow up. Like they were being sarcastic. Like I was making fun of his trauma.
They got you good, sir.
They got me good.
Yeah, they got you good. Yeah. Oh. They showed you.
Oh. Yeah,
you got egg on your face.
Yeah, no joke. Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna let that go.
I think this episode was my favorite. I think it's hit its stride.
Yeah,
because it's set up things, and now we can kind of move towards. I was very surprised that Matt Murdock did not appear, but
I think it was too. Like, obviously you can't believe IDW 100%, but. Not IDW, IMDb, but it says on there that he was supposed to be for 6 episodes. We should have started tonight, right? Because there's how many episodes?
Yeah.
9.
But you can't.
9?
Yeah, you can't trust that.
Yeah, you can't trust 100%. Of course, I prefaced that. I know. Yeah,
IDW Comics is like, what did we do, Michael?
No, IMDb.
IDW was like, hey, we're just trying to do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics, man. Like, leave us alone.
I just threw them under the bus just now.
Yeah, all the 80s properties. Like,
yeah. I mean, that was huge. Yeah, I mean, people were asking. No one ever asked about IDW Comics, and all of a sudden, people were asking about Star Trek 400 today. It was nuts, but it's fine. Anyways, the show's good. I like the show. The show's been fun. My only big thing is, like I have with all of them so far, is like I know it's not a big thing, but I guess for me personally, I like the big connective universe. Like it's the MCU, right? It's a Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? I like when they all connect into stuff, and I'm very much looking forward to the moment when all of them are going to start to connect with each other. I know we need to set up all the new characters. Yeah. I know that we're setting up all the new characters, and I've been each individual show and movie have been great, and I've loved them individually. I'm just kind of like frustrated with the MCU. Yeah, I want the crossover.
It's not the connectivity; it's the crossovers, right?
The crossover part of it. Yeah, I like the little Easter eggs, of course, but like, I guess I'm I'm waiting for the MCU to give me something. All the individual shows have been amazing, and they've been giving me everything I've wanted. The MCU needs to give me something now.
I want a little bit of crossovers, but I want them to stay within their own area, their sphere. You know what I mean?
Got it. So we're wanting the opposite thing at this point, right?
Well, no, it's not that I don't want them to cross over. I just don't need. Do I need the? Okay, like if the Eternals and Miss Marvel cross over, it better be through Kingo, right? But I don't care about Cersei meeting Miss Marvel. I don't need that.
Sure.
You know, if I do. If I have Shang-Chi,
I want her everywhere.
What's that?
I'm kidding. I'm like Cersei.
No one, yeah.
All right.
I mean,
yep, I'm there. I want her everywhere.
Cersei's not my favorite Eternal.
Who's your favorite Eternal?
Obviously, Makari. And Salma Hayek is
Drew.
Where we're talking like hottest crush type thing.
No, just who's your favorite? Who's the first one to come to your mind? You want to be like, I want to see more of this Eternal.
What I want to see more of. Out of all the
Icarus.
I want to see Kingo because I hate Icarus. Icarus can die. Icarus can die in the sun. Oh wait, he did.
Yeah, he did. Wait, crazy.
No, Kingo, because I think there's a lot of storytelling we can tell with Kingo. And then Makari.
Yeah.
Like Makari was a beast, and
almost no screen time because there's too many characters on that.
Right. Athena was great, and I wish Gilgamesh didn't die because Gilgamesh was
me too.
The sweetest thing. So this show I feel is shaping up, and I'm not saying it was bad previously. I'm not going to jump on that train. I do think
that's your favorite.
Flaws.
Yeah.
It had some growing to do, and now we've reached 4 episodes, and I'm gonna expect them to kind of continue that growth, right? Because it felt like a superhero show. It felt like a courtroom show. It was 5 minutes of courtroom, but it was super funny. And it was legitimately the funniest episode.
Yeah, it was good.
I cringed a little bit at the magicians because they felt like central casting extras, and they were like asked to improvise being over the top magicians.
But that's what they were.
But they didn't give them, well, especially, I really did not like the lawyer as a comedian because his tie was already super loud with the cards.
Yeah.
And then Jen has to reiterate, even the lawyer is a magician. off camera, she says that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I kind of wish they gave the hype man just something a little extra because he felt like he was just the repeating thing.
What's his story? He had a painting right behind him. Like
he was in the chair. He was in like the main chair too, the desk, right?
Yeah,
it was like his show. Like, I also want to know more about him. Like, why wasn't he more in charge?
Yeah, I all I could gather is he was probably like a failing magician, and then he found this guy from Karmitage, Dropout, who had like one really amazing trick, and now he's like vicariously living through him as like a hack. But I don't expect the average viewer to know that. Like, I don't think it's spelled out. No pun intended.
I like the quote unquote villain of the episode. By the way, let's talk about this. Donnie Blaze.
Donnie Blaze. I know.
Yeah.
I rewound it to be like,
me too.
Johnny,
you did too.
right?
Okay, you did too. Okay. Yes, thank you, God. I did too. I was like,
met
what?
This demon named Jack, I think.
He told me I can't say.
Just with 6 drops of my blood.
He'll reap my soul. And all the I mean, we're not going to talk about Donnie Blaze.
Sorry,
might as well
Donnie Blaze.
Donnie Blaze, not Johnny Blaze. Ghost
yes,
but Donnie Blaze, and that seems like a stage name. And if it's a stage name, it has to he has to have known Johnny Blaze or something, right?
What's Mark Wahlberg's brother's name?
Donnie Wahlberg.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I think they're kind of referencing because that's like Johnny Drama. Like the lamer brother, like Dave Franco. No offense to Dave Franco, he's coming into his own. But
you're right. He's gonna really make something of himself first.
Yeah. No, but what I mean is like, there's always that brother where you're like, oh, you're not the main guy. You know?
Like the 3 other Baldwin brothers.
The third Hemsworth. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, to be fair, he's cool on Westworld. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
How dare you?
I'm glad he has a fan. That's good. I'm glad.
He's cool.
I bet he is. I don't know him personally.
The only reason I think his name is
no bridges burned.
Luke. I think it's Luke Hemsworth. The only reason why Luke Hemsworth doesn't have a bigger career it's Luke. It's because he's not tall.
That didn't stop Tom Cruise.
Right. Luke Hemsworth's 5'9". And
or Ben Stiller.
And then the other 2 Hemsworths are like 6 something. And I think that's the only reason why he's not like a heartthrob. But he's a good looking guy. Let the guy be. Michael?
I don't think I was commenting on you.
You gotta change your name. You gotta pull Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, but the Mighty Duck.
Emilio Estevez is his name.
No, but like, I'm sorry, Charlie Sheen, then, right? Martin Sheen and Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Nick Cage.
Yes. Francis Ford Coppola.
By the way, that's bringing it around full circle to Johnny Blaze.
There we go. Look at that. Boom! It was like it was planned. Look at that. Which we did. We planned. That is obviously scripted.
Duck Dodger 714 is saying Dave is becoming the flagship Franco. In time. James Franco hasn't done much recently.
It's the cancel culture, and then he's gonna be
He's with Alison Brie.
No, I'm talking about James.
Yeah.
The green,
he was
the hobgoblin.
Fidel Castro.
Yeah, Fidel Castro.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, so many prosthetics.
Yeah. So with this episode though, like I like Madison a lot.
Every time she was on screen, I was laughing.
Yeah,
I was laughing. And he.
I respected her kind of.
Wongers.
Yeah. Wongers. Hey, Wongers. Oh, yeah.
I hope she comes back. I really do.
Yeah.
There was something nice about it. Like, it wasn't making fun of her as a, like, it was making fun of maybe like her personality quirks, but it wasn't saying she was a shit human being.
Oh no, yeah,
Which a lot
She's
of times
having fun.
when female characters are written dumb or quote unquote, and I wouldn't place this on Madison, but slutty or clubby or whatever, it's portrayed as negative. It's portrayed as like a lack of moral character.
Well, they villainize her, and they didn't do that with Madison. It reminds me of a 40-Year-Old Virgin. I forgot what Judd Apatow's wife's name, but it's where she's like, I want some fucking French toast. You want to come in for sex? And then she throws up on him. And it's like, she's not a villain.
Well,
She's just,
well, that's not a good comparison.
I mean, no, it's not great. Madison is definitely slightly classier despite clearly having an alcoholism issue.
But she's just trying to I don't know.
Now, let me throw this out there. So we're talking about Madison with a Y. I was thinking about this. And two ends. Put some respect on it. Like it's she went through some health dimensions, right? At least one, right? At least one. What if we didn't get the Madison back from the original one? What if this is, hear me out. What if this is Mephisto? What if this is Mephisto?
She did make a pact.
Madison starts with an M, so does Mephisto.
What if this is Mephisto? What if this freed her? What if this freed Mephisto from the hell dimension and he was able to escape through Madison?
You know what's funny
with a Y
is this hypothesis actually holds water as opposed to all the reactionary hypotheses. Where it's like, dude, I saw a stained glass window. You know what stained glass windows are? They're in churches. Churches are holy. You know what's unholy? Mephisto. Boom. Sign me that check.
Duck Dodgers 714 says Madison.
Yeah.
See, this is all coming together, guys.
Yeah. Wisconsin.
It makes
the
sense.
capital
of.
Yes.
We're gonna get Mephisto coming. He's gonna be the next big bad.
So because I was trying to think of when we have dumb male characters, like we don't portray them in the same way that we do like dumb female characters. We don't say they're just shit human beings for being dumb. But Madison was like a nice. And look, maybe I might be proven wrong. Maybe people might do TikToks on it tomorrow saying how Madison was not a great example. But I from what I'm seeing, like I think she seems like a nice person.
I think it's because they added like some depth. The fact that she has still the mental faculties to recall all those events, you know, and like.
By the way, she popped out with a heart in her hand.
Yeah.
The bravery of this woman is insane. Right. Like she didn't black it. She was like scared for a second, but then she was fine again.
Wong didn't even ask her questions with the beating heart, by the way. You're right.
Yeah. No, but Michael, she was scared. Then it was fun, right?
It was exciting. Then it was scary. Then it was exciting again. Spooky, but like a fun spooky.
Yeah, fun spooky. Yeah.
And then just like them watching The Sopranos, Duck Dodgers is a big Sopranos fan. Duck Dodgers 714 says she has good taste in television.
It's The Sopranos. How can you? Yeah.
I've never seen Sopranos, so you know.
Fine. It has a great opening theme song.
Well, stuff just got spoiled. Then I'm sorry, Dimitri.
Yeah, sorry. Dimitri.
I mean, I've already seen the thing on TikTok about a guy getting shot where there's a little model train or something. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, that's something. But like, that tag, that like closing of like, she's just listing drinks.
Mm-hmm.
But like Benedict Wong is so good.
He's so good.
Blue Carousel? What is that? It's blue.
It's blue. Gin and tonic. Wongers? Yeah.
We're gonna.
I don't know where we can find bottomless gins, but we're gonna find it. He's my new favorite right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, the show's good. I mean, it's fun. I think the show is extremely fun for what they're trying to do with it. At least what I think they're trying to do with it. You know, they're setting up this the character, and Jen is, trying to make it as a Hulk right now. And I like that she's, trying to balance everything. I liked that in this episode, you see a lot of that, especially with her dating life. And the ending, it was kind of sad a little bit. He walked out. Oh, poor Jen. Can't luck out with a.
Let's talk about the dating plot, because I mean, again, there's an A, B, and C plot, and so far I feel like we talked about two of them, right? But I think the B plot, I would say the A plot is this magician that is abusing the magic, right?
Sure.
And then the B plot I think is her dating, and the C plot is Wong and his kind of things, right? That's kind of the way I'm seeing it.
Yeah, totally.
What how'd you guys like the the dating plot, the B plot.
The first guy was hilarious. The first date was hilarious.
Yeah.
Which
Like the bowling alley
the bowling
that
alley.
apparently had a very expensive tab since
Yeah.
they only had like 4 beers, but she like was like, oh,
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
is
It was
Holloway
Los
not paying
Angeles,
her?
right? It's Los Angeles. So
Oh, I guess.
Maybe
Yeah.
she was drinking wine, right?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I just can't imagine her at Lynbrook and just being like, wow, we really ran up a tab on that,
Right.
well liquor or whatever. And then that guy, like, no shame, stares at 2 girls walking by,
Yeah.
kind of young on the young side. And then he starts texting, like,
Yeah.
while they're talking.
okay, first off, we don't know what he was texting. He's an entrepreneur.
That's right.
But
That's
in
well,
what?
to be determined.
TBD.
Yeah, TBD.
Yeah, what an idiot. That was again.
Hey, it's
proving the
LA.
point. Proving-
Yeah.
It was LA. There you go. Yeah,
Yeah,
proving
you're
the
right.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Duck Dodgers. Lynbrook. That's the
Yeah.
bowling alley that comes to my mind.
Like what was I was gonna say something.
I don't know. I think the thing with the dating thing though, like I don't know. I can only speak for the women that I have interacted with when it comes to dating apps and stuff like that. Usually, no swipes. I think Jen would have got a few swipes just for Jen Walters. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, her getting no app. That was funny though. That notification says you have no matches. That
Why
was
is that
funny.
She goes, why?
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm gonna be honest though. Some of the apps do that. Like at
Do they
least for
really?
me. Well, for me, I'm kind of the Jen Walters of this kind of thing. But like no, sometimes they're like, hey, come back to Tinder. Like they're like,
Oh, got it. Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's
got
like
it.
you don't get any likes. It's just like here's an alert. We're still
Yeah.
here. I mean, it
Yeah.
isn't an explicit 0 matches, but like you do get alerts for like, and then you also have no matches. What's the
Why is it
point?
set to sad trombone? What the hell?
Or like Hinge, the Hinge app will be like, hey, we pair, like if you don't get matches in like a little bit, they'll be like, hey, we think that you might like match pretty well with this person. What do you think? And then they'll show it and it'll be like, oh no. Are we
Does it
both
say, oh no?
Are we They don't say oh no, but I say
Oh,
and it's like,
okay.
are we both the rejects? Which I'm fine
Oh.
with. It's not just me calling that person a reject. Like, am I?
No,
Also,
you're not
I'm also the
rejects.
reject
You're
too.
You're just saying this person has very similar things.
Are
with
we
you.
both getting matched because we're not getting matched? You know what I mean? Like,
I wouldn't think of it that way.
well, I would.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
Yeah, you think whatever you want to. That's
I
fine.
hate it.
I'll back you.
Anyway, thanks. But
Wait, is there a Kickstarter for Dimitri's romantic life? I'll back you. What do you need? Well,
straight
at
up.
your
What do you need?
level 1.
Yeah. What do you need?
well, I've been
A hype man? Sure, I can do that.
I was told I need $5,000 to sign up for this pickup artist class, and that
Sure.
but like if
I'm not
I
doing anything
get
with
other
5K.
people to sign up for it, they'll comp my fee. But then if you guys want to sign up for it, but you guys want to get your fee comp, you can get other people to sign up for it.
Right. It's like one of those 3-dimensional triangles that they were famous in The Mummy.
Right.
Can't remember what it's called. The Millennium Puzzle was shaped like it from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
So
King of Games.
This
Makes
is
sense.
yeah. Pegasus also had
It's not a pyramid scheme if it's in,
Yugi boy.
Ooh, Yu-Gi boy.
Boy.
Toon World.
dating as a superhero has to be tough, right?
It's got to be tough. It's got to
Gotta
be
be
tough.
tough.
Yeah.
Especially with somebody like the Hulk or She-Hulk, where there's 2 forms, right?
Sure.
It's not just, oh, if somebody was dating Sam Wilson, it would be like, oh, Sam, put on the suit. It's more like, hey, Jen, change into this whole nother being.
Well, yeah, they're fetishizing her. Yeah.
You're
In a way.
really
Are they fetish? Like, okay,
You're really
that
powerful.
final guy, was
wanna-
he fetishizing her?
I don't know about I
Actu-
don't know about the normal guy, the last guy, but one of them definitely was the middle guy at least for sure.
I think that guy wanted to cut her open and experiment on her.
I thought they were going to go the other way. He's one of those guys that likes to get kicked in the balls. or stepped on.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
no, there's like a fetish of just being like giant people just stepping
Oh
on
yeah,
top of you. and
totally.
crushing.
Yeah, totally.
I don't.
think
Aubrey Plaza
To
gets
each
that a
their
lot.
own. Totally fine. I'm just saying that kind of like I thought that's what they were kind of going for, is that as the She-Hulk, she was being fetishized a little bit. No one's seeing Jen, right?
Yeah.
No one was seeing Jen through She-Hulk.
I
Gen
think,
13, yeah.
I mean, I think there's a couple more layers. To it.
Wildstorm.
I think.
Oh
there's
my
a
god, that
couple
was
more
so
layers
good.
to
I
it.
can't bypass a Wildstorm. Thank you, sir.
What? What'd you
Thank you,
say?
sir.
I said Gen 13.
Thank
Just
you, sir.
what was her name? The redhead?
Oh, Caitlin
Yeah, it was
Fairchild.
Fairchild.
yeah, Fairchild. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah. With She-Hulk, I feel like there was a couple more layers to it. I think that Jen is more confident as in her She-Hulk persona. At least that's the way she was treating her her dates and whatnot. Like she was more confident about it. And then she liked the guy, and I feel like the guy liked her. The guy, but she does look different. Like he signed up for the green version of her, looks wise. He didn't sign up for the Jen.
I think the other part too, though, was he was trying to do a slow play and everything moved really fast. Like that's a one night stand. Like for a lot of people, there was like some show where like don't have sex for 1 month if you're actually serious, so you actually get to know each other. There's like a deadline or something, whatever.
You're talking about like Good Luck Chuck?
Oh, I don't. I mean, I know about that movie, but I meant there was like a show, like a matchmaker show.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you guys think that he was just a dick?
It was just, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Ghosting happens, man. Maybe like that night was like enough. Who knows?
That's what you sign up for. Yeah. I guess.
I don't know. It seemed to me that she was so like kind of fed up with all the other guys she had been through, and it felt like she had gone through a lot more, to be honest with you. And this was like she finally found someone, so she just got like super excited about it.
Yeah.
And
he was into her too, though.
Yeah, no, totally. I'm not saying he wasn't.
Yeah.
Just from Jen's point of perspective, like she got super excited about it, right? And like kind of put herself more into it than I think the other ones. Because I don't think Jen is not just normal Jen. I don't think she's not confident in herself. Yeah, when you say she's more confident, she'll go, yeah, I definitely can see that. More the fact that she is probably more protected, so she can be more confident, right? She's stronger, no one can hurt her, right? So of course she's going to be more confident in that aspect. It's just kind of interesting to see the difference between those, actually.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What were the different guys that she went on dates with? There was that bowling guy. Fine. There was the other guy who.
Yeah, who was the guy before the obsessive guy? What was right? There was a guy before him, right?
I know, it was just super forgettable.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I
super forgettable,
remember the guy that approached them to initiate the A storyline. Hey, you two sexy ladies, gotta buy you some drinks. Can't you see we're working? Well, when you change your mind, because I know you will, find me at the bar.
Yeah, Duck Dodger said screenwriter or something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he had the scarf. You're right.
Yeah. That's right. He was forgettable.
Yeah.
Oh,
LA,
no,
baby.
The first guy was, hey, how much can you deadlift?
Oh, yeah,
that's right.
I can do 600, and I'm not even a superhero.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be okay for like the briefest second at the beginning of it, right? Because she was there flirting with each other, and then he like roid raged out of nowhere, right?
Hey, who's going to take our order?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on the receiving end.
Well,
Well,
also him trying to be the big guy in the relationship. He's like, I don't have powers, but like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Abomination is like 150 ton like strength.
Oh, okay.
So like
she said
70,
1 ton, right?
She said 1 ton, but I'm sure she could go toe to toe with Abomination.
That has to be an understatement.
So 150 is, and then Juggernaut has like, I guess, Limitless.
We're talking comics though. Comics.
Yeah, we are talking comics. I know.
The bar in the comics is always super high, right?
Of course, they have to.
Compared to live action.
But we got final confirmation who the strongest of the heroes is finally in the last Thor book, though.
Hercules? No, I'm kidding.
No, Thor. Thor got stronger than Hulk.
Oh,
straight up.
I'm not reading this current crossover. I don't like it.
War Banner. You don't like it?
No.
I love it.
Banner of War. Right? Is that
Banner
what
War.
Yeah.
So good.
I heard Namor is actually pretty strong.
Yeah.
I was
Sure.
really kind of surprised because
Yeah, he's strong.
it was Ben Grimm versus like Namor and Power Man, and yeah, and it's like, oh, okay, I guess Namor counts.
I mean,
thought
he can
weird,
survive
though.
that depth of water, right? So he can he's pretty strong.
Namor is pretty like he goes toe to toe with Human Torch, but Human Torch's strength is not that powerful. But then like, shouldn't Namor just be able to like fold him?
Sure.
But he doesn't.
Who was the guy
Well,
that
they're buds.
ripped the wings off of his feet?
Ow.
Do you remember who?
Ooh, gross.
I don't remember that.
Because
No,
those
somebody
wings are
did.
probably they have bone in them. They have to have bone. They have to have
Yeah,
be like literal chicken wings on your ankles.
yeah, actually, yeah.
I'm serious. It's like a drumstick.
No, yeah, I know you're serious. Yeah, no, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, yeah.
You know?
But he could still fly after
imagine-
two of them ripped off on each one on each one.
Yeah, no.
No.
But yeah, I guess he can
Poor
fight
guy.
the Hulk. So good on Namor. I mean,
They're understating how good looking Tatiana Maslany is, though, right? Because
yeah, they dress her down like she's
Oh,
always in
as Jen? Yeah.
as
Yeah.
Jen,
Yeah.
casual.
I mean, we all know she's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, but they do this in TV and movies a lot, right? It's like it's that whole like she's all that kind of thing. You know,
But what's her
like
name?
who?
Oh shoot!
Rachel Lee Cook,
No, there's an actress Up in the Air with George Clooney.
Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick has that problem where she's like at a coffee shop or a bar and just no one will approach her.
In real
And
life?
no one knows her. Yeah, in real life. Well, for a time. I don't know how she's doing now. I hope she's doing better.
Well,
But yeah, people wouldn't hit on her.
I mean,
I don't
Anna Kendrick is very pretty, but like,
Is she like smoking? Well, Charlize Theron's like, I intimidate guys.
well, that's true too.
That's
right?
true.
That would
Yeah.
make sense. But like Tatiana Maslany is like,
No, I know.
you know, great. So
The entire cast of Eternals intimidates me. Like,
Sprite. It's
except
just like
Sprite. Not
I mean,
intimidated
yeah.
by Sprite.
she's got a blackjack.
She'll just turn invisible and knife you out of nowhere. Like,
And
what
that's
she-
fine.
what
Whatever.
she did to
That's-
Cersei.
Wait,
Whatever.
that's why you were so defensive about kink shaming. Yeah, I just like to get cut a little bit.
Yeah,
Stabbed.
gross.
Oh gosh, especially
to each their own, you know. There's no judgment here. This is a safe space. It's all
Can
good.
I-
I'm in avocado.
Can I not judge?
Just flick it out.
Can I not judge blood related like cutting and stuff?
I mean, between two consensual adults,
Yay!
whatever.
It's just
whatever you
Germany with the whole. Oh, hey, if you consent to cannibalism, we are all hands off. So,
Wir hands.
Please do it, yeah,
your
go for it.
hands off.
finger food, hand sandwich.
Hamburger.
want. Oh my god. I love this show. This is such a good show we're doing right now. This is quality material. I
Here's
love
the
it.
thing,
Oh.
I would love Jen as She-Hulk and as regular Jen. You know?
Yeah.
Wait, you want two girls? Man, you're so
No.
greedy.
No,
I'm
I'm not.
joking.
No, it's the same girl.
Women.
It's the same heart. It's the same soul.
It is
and
not the same heart. One metabolizes alcohol differently.
I meant, you know, emotionally, it's one heart. You know, and I just feel
Of course.
like are my dating app settings not like far enough that I'm picking her up because I didn't get a chance. And I feel like I should have gotten a chance to match with her, you know?
I think you do really well with Jen. Yeah.
I want to be lifted and carried like that. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
That'd be great.
You know?
The guy didn't have a problem with it at all.
No.
He didn't fight it. He's just like, yeah, all right, here we go.
Right.
He's all about it.
Right.
I like seeing Wolverine perched on her fist during the fastball special.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
You know, 5'3", 600 pounds, just throwing
Launched. Yeah.
you know, fur ball.
Catapulted.
Right.
Yeah.
In the newest issue of She-Hulk, it was so cute.
So cute.
So cute. Are you
Especially, she's wearing that dress the entire time. Like half
was a
the
good
cast
dress.
like comments on her the entire time about it.
basically
Oh.
she finally kisses Jack of Hearts.
She does.
Hmm.
She does. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was cute. There was a cute little romance thing going on. So what,
And they were trying to. They're in that comic too. There was it between her and Patty. They're like, "You have a nemesis. Who's your nemesis?" And she'll ask, "Well, who's yours?" And he's like, "Love." Oh, hilarious.
And then Mallory Book is dating the android,
Oh yeah,
whatever his name is. I forget his name.
Who talks to the chalkboard?
Is that android gonna pop up in She-Hulk?
I hope so. I like him. He's cute.
Oh, wait, Andy, the android?
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has like a rectangle head.
Big gray. Yeah, Andy the android. Yeah. And then before I read the comic, and then now that I'm watching it, I actually recognize Pug's full name is Augustus Puglisi. It's such like a convoluted name.
Yeah. Well, Mallory Book is Renee Elise Goldberry, who was just in there in that one specific. No, the actress.
Okay.
That's her real name.
Yeah,
She's in that 1 5-second scene in episode 3, but like, she was on Hamilton. Like, she was a big enough star. They have to be leading up to something with her, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what is this show leading up to.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was saying at the beginning. I don't know what the point of this show is, but I like the episodes. Like, I like what the interaction between all the characters are doing.
Right.
Like, that's been fun for me. But where this happens in the big world in the Marvel universe, I have no idea. Marvel Cinematic Universe, I have no idea what's going on.
We're getting Titania back, and she's suing her for trademark infringement for She-Hulk by Titania.
Brilliant.
Which is the type of thing that people do when, like, oh yeah, they like, oh, she's She-Hulk, and then you just run and trademark the name. So then, you know what I mean? Like, right when she goes public with the name, you go trademark the name and whatever. People do that. Like, people look up trademarks and they're like, well, this person hasn't taken the trademark. I'm going to take it right now, and they're going to have to pay me later for it.
This happened to Paul Scheer because he said Stan Lee is the Tom Brady of comic books. And then Tom Brady was like, I trademarked my name. You can't put that on a t-shirt.
Oh,
so
yeah.
He had to take the name Tom off and just said Brady or something.
He said something.
Yeah. He had to remove. Yeah, I think it is Brady. Yeah. And it was just like, I'm probably butchering. It probably wasn't Stanley, but long story short, that's really petty.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to have Titania back, though. I like their relationship together in the comics for sure, and so I'm excited to see if they're gonna be more of like frenemies. I think that would be fun. I
want a frenemies situation.
Yeah, more frenemy situation. Yeah. I think that would be fun.
The influencer factor, though, is so different to me, right?
Yeah, very much so.
Shout out to Ouija VR. Ouija is one of my coworkers. Ouija says trademark squatting. That's what it's called. When you so Titania is doing that trademark squat. How much can you deadlift? 600.
By the way, the way it was presented, the server where he knocks on the door and he has the thing and she's like, yeah, I know. when I see one, that exchange, like, she's so sharp. I love that,
Yeah.
And then she just talks to him like a regular guy. Like, normally I'm like worried about getting stabbed or whatever.
She's going to need a lawyer, right?
Oh, and she can't afford.
That's where Matt has to come in, right?
Yeah. Matt Morey, part of the Star Wars sector of our conglomerate.
I'm so excited for that. I can't wait for.
They've already made a little promo picture of Matt Murdock. So.
Oh yeah. I can't wait.
It's like, okay, but I gotta agree. I don't know where the show is going. We got 5 more episodes, which is great. This is exactly what I love, because it's not gonna be over in 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
It's not a 6-episode series, and they're short episodes. But this is the first time I'm like, okay, it began. There was a middle. There was an end. Clean and concise. I like it.
Yeah. Do you think that's going to be the kind of the formula going forward with the show? Do you think it's going to be pretty episodic, or do you think it's going to be there's going to be a big story going on?
Well, if it's episodic, like, I just feel like the previous episodes left me like wanting more, but not in a good way. In a like, I just didn't feel like I was getting enough.
Okay, so the first episode, Bruce Banner burns her blood after taking it. So that's kind of like setting the precedent. And then episode 3, she meets the Wrecking Crew, who's trying to extract her blood.
Yeah.
So
Someone's
we're all
trying to
like,
take the blood.
yeah, someone's trying to take the blood. Also, too, like, hopefully we'll get like maybe a hint more about the Asgardian construction worker, or they might just leave it. But I would like to know if it was actually somebody, you know.
I doubt it was, but it would be kind of funny to see a scene with a guy decked in the gauntlets, the hat, the wrecking ball, and a crowbar.
Yeah, just a nobody.
He's just chilling at a construction site, and then some guys just like jump.
I would love it if he was like waiting for whatever like taco truck, you know. He's just like, oh, let me set this down and find my card or whatever.
Or he has to go to the bathroom to a porta potty, and he takes it all and he keeps it. He's unsure. He's like, should I?
Yeah.
Okay, and he keeps it down. He goes back inside.
That's like an end credit scene, probably.
And then they come, they steal it, and he comes out, and he's like, wait, and his pants are around his ankles, and he's in his undies, and he's like, no.
Right.
Yeah, the foreman comes out. Dude, not again. This is the second time this week. You're off the job.
And then the Wrecking Crew is just a bunch of skateboard punks, because that's what the vibe they put out to me.
Yeah.
Because they feel really young. And then
they weren't young. Some of those
they weren't young.
There were some young guys, but
yeah. And then we got to get back to what happens to Emil Blonsky, because he's got the inhibitor. It's not going to be a collar. It's going to be like a ankle bracelet. But we have to go back to the commune to update with him.
You think it's just not going to end there? You think we're going to see Emil again?
Unfortunately, the previews kind of hint at it. Oh. Like, I feel like at some point we're going to go back there for whatever reason.
Okay.
And also, Jen's got to really lose her temper, like for real.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't done that yet. So.
Yeah. We also haven't seen the super villain.
Right.
Support group.
The Z-listers.
The Z-list kind of support group.
The guy with the boar on his head. I keep forgetting his name.
Yeah, Manitor, I think his name is, or something.
Okay.
Or is it called Manitor or Manbull?
He's really dumb when they do the TVA trial. Like, he goes up and
in the comics?
I know in the comics. Yeah, I didn't realize. So I never knew anything about the TVA, and I've been reading comics. Not all of them.
Manbull.
Manbull.
There's Matador and Manbull.
Right.
And
the Frog
they're
too.
Daredevil villains.
Yeah, Frogman.
Yeah, Frogman. So it's gonna be Daredevil at some point, and then we'll have to.
You said you've met the comedian, Paul, who plays Manbull?
No, you're the one that told me.
He's on TikTok.
Yeah, the roast battle, the albino, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's so bad. I'm sorry.
He is
sorry.
He is an albino.
He is an albino.
Or he is albino. I'm not quite sure what the
his name is Albino, like Al Snow. All right. Okay, but no, sorry.
He can make fun of it. It's on his TikTok.
Yeah. My bad.
He has really great TikToks. I have to figure it out. Figure out what his name is, but I follow him.
White Lightning. That's what you told us last week. So
I didn't say that.
No. Or not White Lightning. What was his name?
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
He was on Black Lightning. That's what it was. Black Lightning.
Oh, no. So
but he wasn't.
That's a different guy.
Oh.
So the guy who plays Tobias Whale on Black Lightning is different than the comedian who's on TikTok. But the comedian on TikTok also says that people always confuse the two of them together because they do look similar. But they are two different people. So yes.
Okay.
Glad we got that cleared up.
Anyway, but yes, we are missing that like support group. I'm trying to look.
Well, real quick, at the beginning of the episode, after the Wong storyline, Jen goes, "Oh, you really like Wong. Everybody likes Wong. That's Twitter armor." And I'm just like,
"Oh yeah,
is this written in real time?" I'm on Twitter and it's just a giant cesspool.
Yeah,
it's true. Very true.
Degenerates.
Do people hate on Wong?
They better not. Do they?
I don't know.
Are there Wong haters?
I think there's just too many other things that bother them that Wong might be like tertiary at best.
Like on the list, but
levels.
like pretty far down.
Yeah, pretty far down.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, because he's not
Poor Wongers.
Wongers. Gosh. Oh man. So good. Ashley Madison, my favorite retro video game.
We definitely better see Madison again. There better be like an Avengers moment at the end of the series where it's like
She gets
Wong and She-Hulk and Madison pops up, right? And they're all fighting.
Madison becomes the new Rick Jones. She gets all the powers.
No, the gauntlets too, like ready to go.
Are they just
Mega
friends?
Dance.
Are they just friends, or is there something more there?
I think they're just friends because
they're just buds.
Otherwise, Wong has like, look, dude, she's always drunk. Okay,
Is she?
Let's just always assume she's always drunk.
I mean, every time we've seen her so far, she has been. So.
Well, when she comes through the portal, yeah. But not when she comes out of hell. She can't still be drunk.
She was drunk in the courtroom.
Because she came out of the portal. She was partying.
Yeah, but she was drunk when we first see her, right? She was drunk when we first see her.
Yeah.
She was drunk when we first see Wong still, right?
No, when she comes out with the heart in her
You didn't think she was drunk then? I thought she was drunk still.
I think she's just ditzy.
All right.
You know what? That's fine. But as a gentleman, I always play it safe.
If she's always ditzy, you just assume she's always drunk. In real life, you would gauge that and ask her, like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, be smart about it. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm saying the character Madison doesn't always have to be drunk.
Look, I want to ship Wong with her, but I know better. Like, just the vibes that both of them have. It's kind of just like, we just like to hang. And like, he's not going to make any first moves.
No,
because I also think I think Wong at the same time is just also kind of like, he likes her, but he's also annoyed by her, right?
Well,
like
annoyed
spoilers.
By her,
yeah. Like, so I don't know, like, but not in like I could potentially like get over, like, she's so annoying that I'm like attracted to it. Like, he's legitimately annoyed by her, but then he's like, she's lovable at the same time. That's what I'm saying. She's also lovable. Fine. It's fine. Whatever.
Like,
he was a Target sales associate for 9 years. I know what it's like.
Where I know that was on his LinkedIn, but like, where do you think that Target was? Because it's canon that he was a Target associate. But
at Carmitage,
there's no Carmitage Target.
You don't know that.
Carmitage is the Misco place, but is there a Target in Nepal or Tibet, wherever they were?
I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't know.
That's actually the Forbidden City. I mean, I shouldn't have told you my secrets, but
what?
It's just Target, man.
Okay.
There aren't any monks, Shaolin monks training. No one's trying to reach enlightenment. It literally is a Target with the last Pizza Hut, the last icy machine.
In Carmitage?
Carmitage, yeah.
A lot of. Okay.
Well, actually, Carmitage.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you for that.
It might be. It could be. It is. Harry Carey.
Oh my God. That was good. Oh, got me good on that one. That was good.
Dad jokes. No kids.
Really quick as we close everything up. A lot can happen in 5 more episodes. We're only 4.
Oh yeah. There's gonna be a lot more.
Let's get some predictions. My prediction still stands because some of the plot points that are getting started right now aren't gonna last 5 episodes. My original prediction, Michael, is that final episode of this season, Hulk will come back with a child, and he will have to do a custody battle in court with She-Hulk. Like, She-Hulk will be his lawyer.
Oh, okay.
To have intergalactic custody of his child. That's what I think.
You think Bruce Banner is going to come back from space with a child?
That's what the space, because he's going to.
He's going to space. Yeah.
He's going to Sakaar specifically, because that was a Sakarian ship. He has a child out there, no doubt.
It's not going to be a child when he gets there, because time moves.
Oh yeah.
Remember when
it'll
Jeff
probably
Goldblum...
be a teenage boy.
It'll be Scar.
I think so. And he'll bring him back for custody, and he will have to have a courtroom scene about custody battle intergalactic custody of his child.
All right.
That's my
That'd
theory.
be fun. That'd be fun.
In the meantime, we're gonna see more Mallory Book. We're gonna see more Titania, and I think Mallory Book is the one who's trying to get the.
That would be cool. That's okay. That's interesting, Dimitri. I think that would be fun, especially if they bring him back. He comes back as like an adult son, as like he did in the comics. Because then maybe they could use him on Thunderbolts because they did in the comics. He was on Thunderbolts. That'd be fun.
I mean, Abomination can just be on the Thunderbolts, though.
Oh, Abomination too. Yeah, I guess so. He's probably better. Oh well.
Do they have distribution rights with Abomination as well as Hulk? Because I feel like, they don't have to.
No, it's just a Hulk solo movie. That's the problem. But you can use Abomination every which way.
It's not like what Sony has, where it's like an umbrella thing. Any characters that Spider-Man has tied to it.
You can have Hulk-related characters in. I mean, Thunderbolt Ross was in Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
He's a legitimate Hulk character. So there's no.
He is a Hulk. He's a Red Hulk
in the comics. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
But that's what I think the final episode will be, and it'll come out of nowhere.
Wait, he's also a Thunderbolt. Sorry.
Thunderbolt. Oh yeah. Thunderbolt.
Well, no.
You think that's the final episode?
Huh?
I think the final episode.
That's the final episode of the series is a custody battle.
Or second to last, so that she can deal with her actual finish.
I don't know. That seems like a.
I know it's
end
her
credit
story.
scene.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying a full episode.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Intergalactic
I hear you. I hear you. But what does that set up though? Like, if it's anything, or is it just that's what it is? That's the self-contained. Do you think that's what the show's going to end up being?
That's the
just
self-contained part of
that's
that
just
episode.
It's just the show. Yeah.
That's
Cool.
the
All right.
self-contained episodic part.
All right. Cool.
That's what I think.
I don't know, because
this show's hard to pin down a little bit.
Because even the She-Hulk comic is hard to pin down. It can do anything.
That's why I like the show a lot, because I like the comics a lot, and it's very similar to the comics,
It's slice
right?
of life.
It's
right?
very much self-contained. It's very much in it. It doesn't cross over too much with anything ever, which is very, very nice. So if this is all that's going to be, which is great, I don't mean to downplay that. That's great. Then then you can have just these kind of little episodic storylines, which is fine. I think it's gonna be fun. So then, I don't know what else you can add to it. I'm very excited for the Daredevil stuff, obviously. I don't know. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see more.
Gosh, he's got to fly all the way from New York to LA. All right.
Who?
Hell's Kitchen.
Oh yeah,
Matt.
I forgot.
Yeah. So all the people in LA are Kate Bishop is in New York too, even though.
Well, I mean, Daredevil spent some time in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Maybe he's on the West Coast.
And maybe that's why he has the yellow and red. He's moved a
Yeah, it's his travel suit.
He's a 49ers fan.
Yeah, it's his travel suit, for his favorite team.
Also, he's blind, so he has to trust them.
It's his away jersey.
It's his
He's
away
out of
jersey.
town. It's not the home jersey.
Well, imagine this: if Daredevil went up against Kingpin, but Kingpin is wearing a red robe, Daredevil would be like, "Well, I guess I gotta wear my away jersey."
Yeah.
Can you hold up a minute? Same.
Pin. Hold on.
What?
I gotta go change.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You see, I have this floral for Christmas. I go to Hawaii. And this red floral, Mr. Murdoch, Mrs. Walter, or Miss Walters.
Duck Dodger says, by the way, shout out for West Coast representation in the MCU. Love it when that happens. Yes. Both DC Comics and Marvel Comics have a problem with staying East Coast. DC Comics
do,
has
don't they?
Star City and Coast City on the West Coast, and that's it.
Well, no, I mean the Teen Titans were in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Teen Titans were in San Francisco. Teen Titans.
The Titans Tower,
Titans
the big
Tower
T.
is in San Francisco. You're
that was in San Francisco. And the X-Men were in San Francisco for a minute.
For a short amount of time. Yeah.
During the Utopia run, they were in San Francisco.
But they stay out of LA because of the pride. Not LGBTQ plus pride, but the supervillain organization, the Pride.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't. Comics don't usually go to LA.
In the
too much.
MCU, yes, they've split up these heroes across the country.
I'm just saying,
So,
John
like-
Constantine had sex with the city of Los Angeles.
That's true. Thank you very much. Yes, he definitely did. Definitely did.
Doug Dodger says Iron Man movies had some LA setting. Yes, because his house was in Santa Monica, right?
Oh, Malibu?
Or Malibu. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was in Malibu.
Yeah.
He tells us his address.
Yeah,
And-
straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Ant-Man's
then-
in San Francisco. Thor's in New Mexico.
And DC has nothing. So there you go. Yeah. Well done, Marvel. Woo! Won again.
DC makes everything suspiciously close together. Metropolis.
Metropolis-
is
I mean,
a
yeah,
hop across the
Metropolis
street.
and Gotham right across
I don't
the
think
bay from each other.
Metropolis. I don't like the belief that Metropolis and Gotham are across the bay from each other. I don't like that.
Well, Smallville's 100 miles from Metropolis, right?
Yeah, well, in Smallville, it's more like
From Kansas.
Metropolis
Yeah.
is the biggest city in Kansas.
Oh,
That's the way it seems like it.
because I could have swore someone said, like, gave an actual distance. So 50, 75, or 100 miles.
I don't think
100.
Metropolis is in Kansas. Metropolis
I
has
think in
a harbor.
In Smallville, the show.
I'm pretty sure in Smallville, the show, they have a harbor.
That's one big lake. That's not connected to the
Is it
St.
just
Lawrence
is it a lake?
Seaway.
Did I mistake it
I
as a
don't
lake?
know. I don't remember.
No,
a
no, no.
harbor.
I'm joking. I'm
I don't
joking.
remember a harbor in Metropolis.
What about all the Aquaman scenes?
That was the Aquaman was in a lake, in the first episode.
What about the Justice League scene? He was swimming in that. Was
Were
that
they
the
in
same place?
Metropolis?
Metropolis existed by then, yes.
Yes, but I don't think they were in Metropolis. I think that
Oh,
that
yeah.
was they went to a like an oil rig off the coast or something, but where I don't know. So,
I'm going to say Metropolis.
Yeah,
I got to
Duck
go back and
Dodgers.
watch.
Yeah.
but yeah, in the
But-
MCU, the Marvel
Yeah.
is spread out to the West Coast too. Black
They're
Panther had
hitting it.
Bay Area scenes. That's
Yeah.
what Duck Dodger
Yeah.
says. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like in the
Yeah.
comics, everybody's in New York in Marvel. So it's
Yeah,
nice,
I mean, yeah,
it's nice to
half
see
of the
that.
roster is in New York. Half of the Marvel
Not
heroes are
even.
in Marvel.
Like even more
Like-
is what I'm saying.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, they write from where they were stationed, like living.
Yeah.
Kirby and Stan Lee.
Sure.
So.
But I mean, yeah, currently what the X-Men are there, right? They have a hub there, right? The main X-Men team has been chilling
Yeah.
in there, right? Obviously Daredevil, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, right?
Yeah.
You have
The
like
extra building.
Captain America, like especially during Devil's Reign, you had all the heroes during Devil's Reign, and now Luke Cage is mayor of New York. So yeah,
Yeah.
Luke Cage, right? Iron Fist, like Danny Rand's company is located in, like, so yeah, most heroes are in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why would you like draw no buildings, if you have Spider-Man? Because when they do that, they always emphasize flip. Okay, I guess just gonna swing
Spider-Man
around.
has to have buildings, yes, of
Yeah.
course. But like the Avengers don't need to be based out of New York. The X-Men especially.
The West Coast Avengers weren't. They were
Right.
on the West
Right.
Coast.
Right.
The Great Lakes Avengers were.
Oh, jeez. Well, the Great Lakes Avengers didn't have a budget, so they have Mr. Immortal and a very
Doorman.
obese Doorman.
Oh my God.
They had Doorman.
Big
Never mind.
Bertha.
Yep, Big Bertha. Grasshopper.
Duck Dodger says, didn't the Tom Jane Punisher movie take place in Tampa? Yeah, it was in Florida. The Tom Jane Punisher movie.
I have issues with that Punisher.
Oh, I
'Cause-
that was one of my first rated R movies I saw in theaters as a kid.
What's your issues with that Punisher?
Okay, so in the comics, his wife and kids get murdered
Yes.
by mobsters, right? Okay. In this movie, you have his entire a family reunion.
You have
like it's so too
I had
much.
a feeling you were gonna go with that
grandmas,
one.
Yeah.
grandpas, uncles, and
Yeah.
aunts. Like everybody dies in that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's is it Roy Scheider from Jaws? Like
Yeah, as the patriarch of his family.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just like, oh no, not Sequest. And they just like murder the living crap out
Oh
of
my God, I loved that show.
it was Star Trek Underwater.
Underwater, yeah, it was
yeah.
great. Oh, my God.
I'm 41, folks. If this is your jams,
Oh, that
Well-
show was so good. Oh my God.
never watched
But
rest
yeah,
in peace, Jonathan Brandis.
he needed more than his the wife and kids. They needed to take his whole family away, like
Everything.
cousins and
Aunts and uncles,
nephews and
like,
second
Yeah.
cousins, like
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
It was just like such a high cheese factor.
Oh yeah.
I like.
I mean, the shirt being picked out by his son, like, no offense, but yeah, it was just.
Dimitri, I liked it too, man. I liked that one. That was my.
I like the scene with the Russian, but again, it is panel for panel right out of the comics, but
yeah,
it's very
Steve Nash.
Yeah,
yeah.
Everybody was bleaching their hair back then or peroxiding it. So
I did.
You did it? Wow.
Oh yeah.
You too, Dimitri?
Terrible.
No.
Terrible.
Back when you put your H in front of the I. Wow.
Yeah.
They called me Dimitri.
Dimitri. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for coming on the show and
Thank you,
talking
sir.
with me about She-Hulk episode 4. Again, I liked this episode the best. I think it's ramping up towards like some really good stuff, and I'm liking the vibes. And for anyone out there who wants to read the She-Hulk comic, go out and get the She-Hulk comic. It's 5 issues in, I think, of this new run. Go to comicshoplocator.com to find a comic shop near you. 6 issues, okay. Or you can find it online, comixology.com. Marvel Unlimited app is also might have some issues and not all of them. But
it's 6 months behind, so all your new stuff.
So maybe now it's gonna get started. So who knows?
Yeah.
But I want to thank you guys so much. Paul, where can we find you? Co-host Paul.
Paul Loud Jokes on Twitter. That's it. And I'm doing Stream Lounge, Mr. Plow. Yeah, that's it for now.
Cool. And Michael, where can we find you?
TikTok's my main one. It's my big one.
And what's it called?
For Love Comics at the moment. Just in the middle of the rebrand.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that.
And
it's a process,
you
man.
change your Instagram.
I'm trying stuff out. I'm seeing what's happening.
Are you very particular? Or are you just a particular person?
Particular?
Yeah.
Kind of. I wanted to mean something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comics means.
I'm stuck on it. I can't say. Yeah.
Mike.
I'm trying stuff.
Mike and Ikes. That might be taken.
It might be taken. That might be taken. I don't know. I'll try it out.
You do great stuff, man.
Thank you. You both do. Like, you guys are hilarious. I don't know if you noticed, but I was laughing nonstop from both of you guys tonight. I think everyone should be following you guys. You're downright hilarious. So.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
take my compliments, sir. Like,
okay, fine. I agree.
Thank you. Yes, I agree. You guys are hilarious.
I feel like we're playing to that audience, though. Like the people out there that are following along. You know, I don't want to be a gatekeeper, but if you can go through DC and Marvel and follow us in both, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for going back and forth. Yeah.
All over the place.
Deep digging in JSA. Then I'm standing ovation.
We are back.
Oh, that's right. We did talk about. Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody.
No, I bring it up too. Like, yeah.
All right, we got to peace out, but I want to thank everybody out there for watching Duck Dodgers and Ouija VR. Anyone else out there who's watching and or listening, if you're watching us, it's on twitch.tv/The Keeg Show or youtube.com/The Keeg Show. And if you're listening to us, it's wherever you get your podcast from: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, SoundCloud, and iHeartRadio. You can find us at The Keeg Show on TikTok and Instagram. Those are our main ones, but really, we're on all social media at The Keeg Show, or even /The Keeg Show. You can find us there. Patreon.com/The Keeg Show if you want to give back to the Keeg. We got the She-Hulk after show that's on Thursday mornings, which is what we're at right now. 2 weeks from now, we start the Andor after show, which will be Wednesday nights. So in a span of like 4 hours, we'll get 2 after shows, roughly. That's 10 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday nights, the Andor after show. And then we got the Keeg Talks as well, and Comic Talk. So Comic Talk, we go over this week's releases of comics on Thursdays, every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And then the Keeg Talks this weekend, we're going to talk about D23 news, because, D23 is this weekend, which means we can get Star Wars news, we can get Marvel news.
I'm sorry.
What?
Real quick.
Yeah.
What are we most excited about for D23?
I need that Marvel shit. Is that what you're...
Well, of course, yeah. But, like, what do you think? Your one thing, real quick. What do you think is the one thing that we're going to get?
I think we're...
For sure going to get...
I want to get or not, but I think we're going to get a Fantastic Four lineup.
Yeah. We're definitely getting a director. Yeah, we're definitely going to get a director.
Oh, that'll be barely anything.
I know, but
I think we're gonna
that's
get
cool to
4.
me.
I
That's
think we're
cool to
gonna
me.
get 4.
So, yeah.
I think we're gonna get 4, and I think we're gonna get an announcement of a Star Wars movies. That's what Duck Dodger said.
Oh yeah, and then Dimitri's gonna unveil his next dating app. So
Are you?
look out for that. Look for him on dating apps because we talked about it today. Swipe right if you see a Dimitri with an H, or just search for it. Search for him.
On Tinder, you can get your own URL or something or you can search for someone specific.
Can you really?
I think so. Yeah.
We should make an app called Double Rebound where all the rejects. It's like the bracket, the lower bracket, to get back in the game.
Get back in the game.
Like doing March Madness.
We can call it bench. Yeah. Ride in the bench.
Second chance.
Bench warmers.
Bench warmers.
You're right. Know. My self-esteem really needed that. That's going to need that one. Yeah, that's going to be great. Let's do that one.
Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being on the show. Once again, I'm your host, Dimitri Pereira, and this has been the She-Hulk After Show, talking about episode 4. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Super